Hey guys, welcome to Digital Nomad. I've just been out for a run. It's a Tuesday, and whilst I was running, it occurred to me that it's been almost a month since the last Digital Nomad video. I'm feeling a bit guilty about that. I'm trying to make amends here. So I'll start off by explaining what's been going on. So still here in Canada, but we weren't for a little while. We had to go back to the UK to attend a couple of weddings. So we had the wedding of a couple of good friends of ours, Tim and Hayley. They got married midway through June, and it was a great wedding, and we just made it. We got off the plane the day before, and we got to the wedding we got off the plane on a Friday, we got to the wedding on the Saturday, and had a really good time. And then we had 2 weeks in the UK, because at the end of 2 weeks, two very good friends of ours, Charlie and Holly, got married. I was a best man at that wedding. Mars was a bridesmaid at that wedding, and we attended that, and that was a beautiful wedding as well. Everything went really well, so really pleased for both of those couples that got married, and that's the reason that we were in the UK for 2 weeks, and that there were no new Digital Nomad videos, because I guess on a channel about kind of travel and adventuring and stuff like that, it's not very interesting to see people going back to their home to attend their friends' weddings. And since then, since we've come back, it's been pretty hectic, and really I should have been making new videos, but I just wasn't, because I was busy with other stuff, mainly finding a job. So I found out that the contract that I work, if you've been watching the videos, you'll know that I'm a web developer, and I was working a contract remotely for a company back in the UK. I found out that they're doing really well, and they're going to look at hiring on people full-time, which is great for them, but it's bad for me, because it means that they don't need my work as a contractor anymore, because they'll have their own full-time people doing the stuff that I do. So that meant I needed to get a job to earn some money, to get some savings together to pay for all of the snowboarding and mountain stuff that we're going to do next winter. So that's what I've been doing, and happy to report success. So I'll be starting a new contract in about a week, actually, and that's going to see me working full-time for a little while. So videos might be a bit more thin on the ground, but we'll try to get out on the weekends as much as possible and do some cool stuff and film it, so we can show you guys. So yeah, about 2.5 weeks since we've been back in Canada. We have been out and done a couple of things. We did a really good hike on Cypress Mountain, which is back that way in North Vancouver. We went to St. Mark's Summit. It was super muddy, super rooty, super steep in some parts hike. It was pretty hard going, to be fair, to get up to the summit, and I reckon overall it was probably around 12 kilometers there and back, but quite hard kilometers, going quite slowly. When we got to the summit though, even though the weather wasn't great and we didn't get quite the incredible views that we wanted, we did get the treat of seeing some wildlife. So we saw a few birds, and we saw some really confident chipmunks, tiny little things like this that are running around eating out of your hand, and generally making a bit of a nuisance for themselves for the people that are having lunch there. But that was really cool, and we also got eaten alive by bugs up there. So St. Mark's Summit, great views, chipmunks, bugs. So check it out if you're going up Cyprus. And then what did we do this past weekend? Yeah, we went kayaking in Deep Cove. So kayaking I've done before as a teenager, the whole thing where you have to you know, capsize your kayak in a swimming pool to prove that you can get it upright, and then, you know, go down a few rivers in Sussex or Kent. But nothing like this. We rented some kayaks out in Deep Cove, and we kayaked up the inlet, and saw loads of cool stuff, loads of really great scenery. We saw a couple of seals in the water, stopped off on one of the islands to have lunch. It was really beautiful day out. Kayaking is really hard if you're not used to using those muscles, and if your hands aren't used to the kind of punishment that you can get from the repeated action with the oars. It could be pretty hard going, but it was really fun, and I would definitely recommend giving it a go. So yeah, I think that's everything that I'd written down. Mars isn't here right now because she's away in America on work. She's gone to Dallas in Texas to do some training for her job. But she's coming back in a couple of days. So what have we got coming up? Me and Mars are going to be attending another wedding in a few days, and that's going to be in Vancouver Island. And so hopefully I'm going to take the camera and get a bit of footage of Vancouver Island, show you guys what that's like. And then there's possible a few like camping trips and other hikes and things around Vancouver area that we might get into over the next few weeks. And also further down the line, this is about a couple of months away, we've got the West Coast Trail as well, which is that 5-day 70-kilometer trail up the west coast of Vancouver Island. So that's a big one, and I'll be doing a lot of videos for that, so expect to hear more information about the preparation for that as well. But yeah, that was it. I'm sorry that it took me so long to come back. A month away is a pretty poor show for a channel where I promise regular updates, but I'm going to do my best from now on, and hopefully it's going to be cool. Cheers guys.